Hi, welcome back to Jerusalem Playroom. As you can see here in the video, I have my baby Jahari. I am going to do this video and change Jahari and do a little chat. As you can see, he has on this outfit that he had on for a while. When I put him on this, it was cold and now it's hot. So I want to change him into something warmer. So I'm going to lay him down and show you guys what I got for him to wear today. I had this outfit for a while. It has this little sort of like little striped little shirt. I think this is from Just One You Carter's. It is a 3 months, and I have these little shorts to go with them. I found this at a thrift store, and I'm gonna put him on these cute little sandals also that I thrifted. So guys, this outfit was less than $10. I'm sure probably less than 5. So I have a little bucket here of water, and we're going to go ahead and change them. So let me make some changes around here because Jahari is a doll that has his little boy parts, and I do not want to show that on the camera. So I'm going to do my best to cover that up. Okay, guys? This doll here is a doll that I found at a thrift store probably maybe about 2 years ago. And when I walked into the thrift store, it is no longer open, it's closed. I saw the little feet hanging up, and when I went to take a closer look, when I saw this dog, I was like, oh my God. So I immediately put him in my cart, and I was trying to determine whether or not I was going to make him a girl doll or not. And I was in the store buying all the little girl outfits, and then lo and behold, when I got him home and looked at him, he was all boy. He was a male doll. Now I've seen these dolls on Amazon, and they were actually priced at, I saw them for like $79 and up. But I was happy when I found him because I only paid $20, and he is a good baby. He can wear size 3 months, and he can wear 3 to 6 months. So these dolls are really big. I wouldn't say they're in the newborn range. Mostly like a 3 month old baby on up, probably a 4 or 5. But he is big, guys. So let me finish taking his pants off. And I was getting the diapers, and I said, well, I said, I think he can wear a size newborn. No, this dog can only wear a size 1 diaper. And I forgot who gave me these diapers. These are some Loves. Probably one of my children gave them. My daughters probably gave this to me, so I kept them. Usually when their babies grow out of stuff, they'll hand it to me. But lately I've been telling them to get rid of stuff or donate it to somebody else because the playroom is getting a little big. So I'm going to go ahead and take his little clothes off and take this off because he is a a dog that has the like I said, the little boy parts. And I'm gonna pull his diaper off. And guys, when I say about his little boy parts, I'm talking about his little boy parts. So this is what he looks like. That's what he looks like. He's completely vinyl, so you can bathe these dolls. I don't like to submerge my dolls up underwater because of the simple fact water can get into these dolls, and some of them don't have the little holes where you can let the water come out of them. So it's really probably hard. You have to completely let them dry if you decide that you want to put them in water, let your little one put them in water. So let me sit him down here and make sure. I keep looking at my cameras, guys, to make sure he is not showing anything. And I'm going to put that diaper right there. And guys, I just got a little bucket of water. And I have to say this every time I upload a video. I worked in the hospital. So I have to say this, guys, because due to making sure that to cover myself, usually anything that is not used or thrown away, we have the option to get them. So that's what I got this for. This is what they would use in the old days to put water in for moms if they were having a baby, or to keep the doctors, if they need like fresh laps or anything like that, we will put them in here with clean stir water to pass to the doctors to help with soaking up excessive blood and things like that. So that's where I got this from. Okay, guys. All right, so I have a little soapy water in here, and then I have these little washcloths. So While we're doing this, I wanted to do a little chat because I don't know if I was at a store or at the hospital, and a lady walked past me and she had on a shirt, and her shirt read, "It's okay not to be okay." And that's what I'm going to title this video today. It's okay not to be okay. Today I got up and I went to the store, and I went to the store because I just like to drink coffee in the morning. That's just me. Let me move this coffee out the way. I like to drink coffee in the morning. It is my way of, it's just my way of getting up in the morning and reflecting and everything. And this morning I woke up, I didn't have any coffee. So I was hungry and I said, well, I'm going to go to Walmart and get me something to, buy me some coffee. Well, when I went to Walmart, I had to go to the bank to deposit some money in the bank. And when I went to the bank, I looked in my account and I noticed, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this. When I went to my account didn't look the way that I wanted it to look. Let's just say that. So I began to get a little depressed because I knew exactly where my money was going to. And I started reflecting, and I have been watching a lot of YouTube channels to get encouragement, to get inspired, because I felt myself becoming angry. I felt myself becoming angry. I was growing angry, and I felt a difference in my reaction. So I got up, went to the store, went to Walmart, and I knew I couldn't buy the things that I wanted to buy, and I was becoming a little bit more angrier. So when I walked by the baby aisle, and I looked at their milk, and I was about to lose it, guys. When I looked at the supply of milk, I was just about to go. I wanted to scream. Let me say that. I wanted to scream. So I went in the store and I got maybe like the stuff I bought, guys. When I got to the register and it was like 30 some dollars, I was like, what did I get? I got some coffee, I got some cocoa. Um, I forgot what else I got. I got just a few items and it came out to 30 some dollars. So then I'm saying to myself, well, I like drinking coffee. So do I have to sacrifice coffee for gas? This is what I was asking myself. And then I was saying, why do I have to suffer because of some evil that somebody else did? This is the stuff I was asking myself. And this is what I asked God. I was like, God, why do I have to suffer because of the choices of others? All I do is I go to work and I come home. I don't go out and do a whole lot of stuff. I'm basically surviving. So today I realized that I don't I feel like a slave. I feel like I can't enjoy life. I feel like I can't do anything but just go to work and come home. That's what I feel like. And when I go to work and people ask, how are you doing? You have to smile and say, hey, everything is good. But that lady's shirt helped me to say, it's okay not to be okay. And I look to other channels to get some kind of inspiration because I'm like, nobody is talking about what's going on in the economy. Nobody's not in the surrounding where I'm at. Nobody is talking about these babies not having any milk. Nobody's talking about what's going on in the economy. Nobody's saying anything. So there was a conversation that I had with somebody about the gas prices. And true enough, I want to say maybe in 2012, because I took my daughter, we went to Walt Disney World. Gas was in the range that it is now. And gas was high, right? Okay, gas was high. But food wasn't high. Other things wasn't high. Gas was high. But now we're in a time where everything is high. I mean, everything has doubled. I noticed it in the thrift store. Everything has gone up. Even if you go get something to eat, everything has increased.
The difference now is that we were getting raises. There's no raises now. There's no increase. So, there's no stimulus checks. So it's like you are basically trying to make it with nothing. And you have your mortgage or your rent, you have your electric bill, your gas bill, and you have your water bill. So you have those things. So it's like now we're living in a time where you have to focus on what's necessary, what you basically need. Now, I like, as of right now, I invest in this YouTube channel, and I like listening to music and videos continuously. So that's a sacrifice I'd like to do, pay extra, and I'm sure everybody else like to pay extra and do things they like to do with their money, because you work hard. You work hard and you work hard and you're tired. You're trying to do the best you can do with your money, and then for things to go up, it's like, hey, well, screw you. I'm gonna take what you earned hard for. And you're like, well, I'm trying to save my money to go on a trip. I'm trying to save my money to do this. And it's like, the powers that be, that's demonic, is saying, no, screw you. We're gonna take everything that you work hard for. We're mad. We're mad because we're getting exposed, and because we're getting exposed, everybody's gonna have to suffer. We're going rampant. And that's what's happening. That's exactly what's happening. Because there are people out here who have done some demonic stuff, and they're being exposed. And because they're being exposed about what they did, the choices that they did, the evil that they done, and it's about to come out, now the American people got to suffer. But her church said it's okay not to be okay. And I'm not okay. And I want to talk about these things because what's going on in the economy, people don't see what is going on. What happened in Genesis with Joseph? What happened in Egypt when they destroyed all those babies? What happened? What happened during Christ's era when they were looking for him and destroyed all these babies? You can't. Nobody wants to talk about this. So I go to church hoping to get a word from God, through the man of God, to deal with topics like this, but I don't hear nothing. Everybody's quiet. And everybody's quiet, but I'm not. I'm angry. I'm angry and I'm upset. And yet the other side is saying, Jamaica, you can't do nothing about it. All you got to do is just sit back. And then I hear in another group, well, we just waiting for everybody else to wake up. If we wait on everybody else to wake up, we gonna perish. We can't wait on these people because they don't see, they blind. I tell people, open up your spiritual eye. Open up your spiritual eye. Not these, your spiritual. Because people are really asleep. They don't see what's going on. And when you talk about things and you try to get people to understand it, they just is lost. They don't understand. They think that 2000, according to the Bible, I told my grandmother, Grandma, I said, either we're going into tribulations or we are in tribulations. I said, what if we misinterpreted some things? And when I said that, and you may say, people say, well, the rapture hadn't came out. What if the rapture is something different than what we thought it was? What if? And it's like, what? All of these questions are coming out, and again, guys, I'm talking about what I see. I'm not saying this is questions that I'm asking the Creator, because I'm like, Lord, I I'm trying my best, and I'm like, I'm waiting on somebody to say that. Nobody's saying nothing. How these mothers supposed to breastfeed? How these mothers? I know some mothers can breastfeed, but in my thinking, I was like, well, the mothers coming up, they can breastfeed. They got the opportunity. They don't have the milk. Well, they can use their breast milk. Then I said, wait a minute. What about the babies right now that's 3 and 1 to 3 or 4 months old that needs this breast milk? I mean, needs this milk, this formula. What about them? What are these people doing? Are these people, are these demonic beings are attacking these children right in our? Don't people see that they are trying to kill these babies? All of the dog communities, like myself, that collect babies, why do, let me ask these groups, these channels, why do you collect your dolls? Don't you like their little precious little faces and their little bodies? Don't you like looking at them and holding them? Doesn't it make you feel good? Isn't that why you got a channel? To see somebody harm an innocent baby, it don't do anything to you. It don't affect you. Oh, you just push it aside and just keep on uploading your channel, your video for your channel, because it's they cute and all, but they just plastic. They're not real. They plastic. Me doing this to his head ain't gonna do nothing to him. He's not real. But there are some real babies out here who need our help. Some young mothers who need our help. Because they don't know how to survive. We can there is a it's all over. People have been posting it all over their pages. Some pages have been getting blocked about their recipe with milk. In the 60s, they didn't have formulas like we got now, like we had when I had my babies. They didn't have stuff like we have now. So these women's that was born in the 1950s, 1960s on up, we got to teach these new generations how to survive with their baby. But when you put stuff out like that, then it's a problem. Now I'm gonna say this on my channel and YouTube. You can do whatever you want to do about it. I saw a report where some doctors were saying, don't give your baby, be careful what you feed your baby. Now, let me say this about that. I agree, but they didn't give a solution. They didn't give you an alternative. I was reading to see what they was going to say, what is okay and what. They didn't even do that. So you telling them not to give, not somebody giving them solution. Well, here, this is something that we had when in the 1960s, in the 1950s, a recipe how to make homemade milk. But then the doctor's telling you no, because now we're in a generation where where everybody's told to listen to your doctor, trust your doctor. And I'm not saying nothing's wrong with it. I'm saying, but you putting your trust in them, if they telling you what not to do, you can ask for a solution. Well, what can I do? What can I feed my baby? What is okay? You listen to the doctor. This is a doctor. I didn't read it said it was a dietitian. Talk to a dietitian. Ask them what's okay for your baby. They should know. Everybody's afraid of being sued. Everybody's afraid if they say something, they're going to be attacked. You're going to be attacked if you say something or if you don't say something. Because God's going to hold you accountable. It's okay not to be okay. It's okay. Now we're in a time where everybody, the rich and the poor, everybody is affected by gas, by the high price of gas. It's not no black or white issue. It's everybody. We are all the same. The same blood runs in the same blood runs in my vein that runs in your vein. We just different cultures, but we are all human beings. We need each other to survive. I'm so sick and tired of looking at us fighting against each other. This is a spiritual warfare. This is a demonic spirit that is out here on this earth, on this planet. It's been out here since for eons. And it's mad because it's being exposed. And the way to keep people from a blind eye to what they're doing, they want to turn us against each other. I see all kind of races in this dog community. This ain't no black or white issue. It's a good versus evil issue. And these babies, not Jahari here, but these babies are being attacked and they can't defend themselves and they need somebody to fight on their behalf. I'm just, it's okay. It's not okay, but it's okay. Because what I had to do was my own research to find out the truth. And when I found out the truth about some stuff, because I went to the Creator and I asked the Creator to show me truth so that I could help his people. And what God revealed unto me, I'm talking about God. I'm talking about the Creator of all. People don't even realize how big, how enormous he is. And I'm saying he, the male, I'm saying he because that's the way I was brought up and I was taught. It's beyond that. When you ask for truth and ask for truth to come to you, it's going to come. But when it comes to you, be careful. And let me say, be careful what you ask for. Because once truth is shown to you, you're going to get mad and angry. All I keep saying, going back every day, is saying to the Creator, we didn't know. I can't put it on, oh, they didn't know. I was saying they. I said, we didn't know. I said, we didn't know. We was misled. We didn't know. I said, we did things and we felt like we was covered because we went down in Jesus' name. We accepted Jesus Christ as our Lord and Savior. But we didn't know. We didn't know. We were told that the devil had no power. But we didn't know about his influences on people. We didn't know how powerful he was. We didn't know. Because he comes to you right when you're most vulnerable. When you're hurting down at your lowest. In the movie Princess and the Frog, remember when the shadow man came to Tiana and was showing her all her dreams and everything she could have if she just gave that little talisman thing back to him? And Tiana looked at it because she deep down inside, she wanted all those stuff. And he was basically telling her, just give it to me. I can get you that stuff. But she thought she said, I may not have all of that. She said, but what I got is I got love. And she destroyed it. See, that's what the enemy does. Just like he did Jesus. He gonna come and show you everything. And tell you, oh, if you do this, you can get all this. And some people, guys, weren't strong enough like Tiana. They succumbed and they submit to the enemy. And he gave them gifts and stuff, but it was at a price. They had to do some devilish things to get where they are. You got to have a Tiana. You got to be like Tiana. You got to realize that, hey, even though I'm at my lowest, I'm still going to come out. I'm still going to get those things because the Creator wants you to have those things. But there's always going to be a test in your life to see how bad you really want something. Because the enemy, he sees us all. He knows what we like. He gonna come. Now I'm using my channel, guys, because in this community, we need each other. We need each other. We need to encourage each other and lift each other up because we are dealing in some very difficult times. Very difficult times. And my children, when they talk to me, I'm like, I've never seen, I don't have the answers because this is something new to me. I don't know what it's like to be in a depression. I don't know about a recession. I'm going back. I'm 46 years old, going back on Google, trying to define words and stuff. I'm actually, I can't remember. I think in high school, I want to say high school, guys, somebody had put a comment out and said, what are the 3 branches of government? I said, the 3 branches of government. And I was sitting up there thinking, I was like, I know they talked about that in school. And I had to think about it. And I said, okay, executive, legislative. And I couldn't think of the other. And I said, judicial. I'm sitting up here thinking about what is the, so when we voting, which is coming up, you vote for these people, but you want to vote for these people to make sure they got you in mind and not that they're trying to serve God and that they're not serving the devil. Because them people that was in there, that was elected, they didn't have our best being in mind. They didn't look after us. They didn't fight for us. And we are suffering. God's people are suffering. So now when they send stuff in the mail, I read about them. I say, it's mighty funny. I don't hear about none of these people until it's time for election. Who are these people? Where did they come from? Where they live at? Who they family? Where they work at? What community projects have they been involved in? How come I haven't heard about them in church? And I admit, guys, I'm not going to city meetings like I should, but I'm because of my work schedule. But I'm tired of making excuses. I need to know who these folks are that's supposed to be helping my community. I got trash out here right now in my front yard that nobody has come to pick up yet. If I take it, I gotta pay. But why should I pay? If I gotta pay to take my garbage somewhere, I shouldn't have to pay you. You only come out here once a week. Trash still out here, just tree branches. Who's over that? I'm looking out the window because my husband pulling off. Who doing all that, guys? Who doing? And me calling and complaining. I don't need to call and complain for what? Because they short staffed. I already know that. And guys, be patient when you going out places. They don't have any workers. We're hiring. McDonald's, everybody is hiring. But how can you get to a job if you can't afford gas to put in your car? If you making so much money every 2 weeks and it's taking half of your paycheck just to get to your job, you have to do some rearranging around because yeah, they paying good money, but it's taking their good money just to get over there. But the community is quiet. It's okay to be okay. It's okay not to be okay. That's what her shirt said. That was meant for me. Because I said, well, I'm sitting up here at the house, people calling me, asking me, well, hey, come, let's go. I'm like, well, I stay here. They stay here. So it's going to take me more gas to get here than to go No, I can't do that anymore. Well, girl, I'm a sacrifice. I can't do that because I still got to eat. Monday through Friday, 7 days a week, you got to eat. I said, well, God, maybe you're telling me I need to fast. Maybe I need to give up food for a minute. I can't, what could I do? It's okay not to be okay. It's okay. We have these channels and we are here to help. I pray to God we're here to help. My daughter, hey, Jasmine, she tells me, she said, Mom, your video's too long. I got a lot to say. Because I'm looking at other people. I'm waiting. I'm like, what? Oh, God, what? I said, well, Lord, use me, Lord. Decrease Jamaica and increase you. I think about all the prophets in the Bible, especially John the Baptist. When you going out there and you speaking on fire for God, the enemy don't like that because you waking people up. Documentary was on the other day about prostitution. And maybe I shouldn't say this on this channel, but hey, things haven't changed. Go back and read about Paul in the New Testament. Go back and read about what was going on in Rome. There were some evil emperors. Paul was going around teaching them women a better life. And them women was changing their life. Don't you think them folks got mad because them women didn't want to do that no more? People was changed when they hear the word and their life change. Don't y'all think the enemy gonna get mad? My son had talked to me about something, and I said, Lord have mercy, Lord forgive me. He said, Mom, you asked God for this. I said, I sure did. At first I said, no, I didn't. I'm gonna tell the truth. I said, no, I didn't. Then I said, I sure did. All these young women coming to me with got babies. Who gonna help them? And Lord knows God sent them to me. They don't have no mama. They don't have no grandma. My mama and my grandma still living, and my aunts, my elders. I can still go to my elders. Then I'm even right now got on working with some women in my church on a mother's board because I need help. And I told them, I said, these women out here in the street need help. Ain't nobody everybody didn't have no mama to guide them right, guys. Y'all see right now, y'all can tell somebody ain't had nothing. My daughters, we talking every day because I'm trying to talk to them. And if something was said that I said to them that was wrong, I told my daughter, I love you, Jasmine. I told her today, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I was trying to do the best I can. I was wrong. I was dead wrong. And she with her loving self, because we trying to heal. We trying to stop curses, generational curses. We went down in Jesus' name. We trying to be better women for our daughters and our for her niece. She wants to live a life pleasable for her niece because she saw how women was in her family. She don't want to be that type of woman for her niece. I don't want to be that type of grandma for my grandkids. I don't want to separate them, and it's sad because of the blood, But I don't want to separate. I don't want to show one more love than the other. I want all of them to be able to come to me and talk to me. And kids, they starting to come to me, and I'm telling God, Lord, no, God, no. But I didn't set the platform with Jerusalem Playroom, so they coming. And now I'm looking crazy. I'm like, oh Lord, because they coming, and not only they coming, I gotta get some food in here. So now I'm thinking, well, Lord, what kind of food? Now I gotta go back to Annie Rice, a pot of soup and cornbread, beans and weenies. I gotta do like pork and beans and hamburger meat, corn and hamburger meat, beef stew, homemade ice cream, Kool-Aid. When you go outside on a day like this, drink water. But the difference with that was the playroom is stuff where they can do. I got books, I got dolls, I got stuff. I don't think I really don't have up here is a video game because my husband got the video game. They can go play the video game, my husband. Anyway, I got Jahari ready. Sitting up here talking to y'all. I'm sorry, Jahari. Talk to these babies. Don't let these people tell you what to do. That you can listen to their advice, but you got to get these books. You got the internet. Research for yourself on how to take care of your baby. Get with these elders and ask these elders how did they do it. You got an auntie that's in her 70s and you sitting up here, you going to a doctor asking a doctor how to do it, and your auntie right there. You got an uncle right there. Uncle, what you did, how you do, young men. I love to see my husband, the young men in our family be working. My husband is, one thing a man should know how to do is change a tie and change his oil. I'm 47 years old and I know how, now I can change an oil. My husband taught me. But when I changed the oil, he's so slick, he went back and checked to make sure I did it right. And when I have caught a flat tie, and I call him to change my tie, I know how to at least get the love nut, the screws, the nuts on the car. It's lefty, loosey, righty, tighty. You go to the right, it's going to tighten the lug nut up. You go to the left, it's going to loosen it up. So that's what I did. So when he come, it's easy for him to take the tie off. But sometimes I done got the tie out. So because I'm trying to make it easy for him. Men will stop by and ask me for help. I said, thank you, brothers. My husband on his way. There's some good men that stop. One lady car broke down in the middle of the road on a busy area on my way. I saw the lady and all these cars passing by. I parked my car and ran and helped push that lady's car. A young man came. Now, when I'm pushing her car, now I got a car over. Another man came, got out, but we already got the car. I already got the car over. Then another man came out and helped. Then a young boy gonna come, young adult in his 20s gonna come back and say, I saw y'all. I started to get out and help. I said, well, why you didn't help? The lady was scared. She was on an oxygen machine. She was scared. I stood there with that lady until her ride came. She was really afraid because of the time that we living in. You're afraid somebody's going to attack you. She elderly. She older than me. Then here's these people. And I guess by me being a woman, I made her safe. I made her feel safe. But I'm doing it because I know what it's like. She's my elder. Even though we're not blood related, she's still an elder. Okay, I got little Jahari here all dressed up. Look at him. And he got a little mark on the back of his head here. So since I am going to be home right now, I'm at the house. So y'all just be expecting to hear a message from the Lord through me. And if it's something I'm saying wrong, I have to get a magic eraser to get that off. If it's something I'm saying wrong, then I have to ask for y'all forgiveness. But we gotta help these babies. We in Revelations. No, it ain't here yet, baby. We in Revelations all day, every day. But because it's not what we expected. People don't even realize America in a war right now. Because you wasn't expecting it. You was expecting ships, planes and bombs and all that. This is a spiritual war. It's spiritual. Not necessarily physical. The spirit realm was the war that's going on in the spirit realm now is coming over into the natural realm. And we can't understand what's going on because we ain't got our spirit eye open. It is demons, angels versus demons. They fighting because they trying to kill us. They mess ever since the beginning of time when God created us. Humans, that is. There was some who was going to help us. And there was some who said, oh, no, not me. Can you imagine? The Creator created you and gave you a job to do. And you go and tell the Creator invent something and tell you to take care of it. And you go tell the Creator, oh, not me. I ain't finna take care of not them. Can you imagine that? That's exactly what happened. So mankind is a very valuable commodity. Humans. And from the beginning of time tried to destroy us all the way up to now. And now it's so bold. It's so bold that they trying to destroy us that they attacking our babies. They coming after the little ones. And everybody's quiet. I can't share what I want to share with everybody. Because, you want to tell people the truth. But see, when you tell people the truth, the enemy got it so that when you work on jobs, if you talk about what's going on in a job, they call it you violating HIPAA laws. You can be terminated for that. So you got to be quiet about what you see. Now you understand those little figurines where they got the eyes closed, the mouth covered up, and the ears covered up. Where it says, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Now I understand it. Because I see it all day, every day. But I just come to the playroom and act like everything is okay. but everything is not okay. And that shirt that lady had on at the hospital let me know that it's okay not to be okay. And that's the name of this video. I'm sending it out to y'all. It's okay not to be okay. You got your playroom. You got your nursery. Gas is going up. Try to do everything in a circle. Yes, they have delivery service, but with the delivery services, gas is going up, so they're going to increase their prices. Now we have to get back into eating beans and rice. Rice goes a long way. Go onto your YouTube channels. They have plenty of people that talk about food prepping and stuff like that. As for meat, if we can't get meat, you can always get your proteins from your beans. That's what your dietitian is about. Mothers, I know no pregnant mothers watches my channels, but that's okay. I pray that some pregnant mothers do watch this channel. Breast milk pump as often as you can. Store your milk up in a freezer. If you don't have a freezer, try to invest in getting you a little small freezer and put your milk up. Get your black Sharpie marker and write the date on there. If you don't have a black Sharpie marker, please leave a description, not a description, a comment, and I will send you a Sharpie marker. Put it on your milk. Start feeding your baby. Once your baby start getting teeth, that is a good indication that they're ready for a solid food. You can start out with the baby solid food. If you don't want to do this baby solid food, you can make your own. Mashed potatoes is good to start up with. I wouldn't recommend corn just yet, because with corn, it goes right through them, and you'll see it in their bowel movement. You can get green peas. Sometimes that shell of the peas, that'll come through, but mash it up as good as you can. You can feed your baby that. Carrots. You can boil your carrots. Some people put a little sugar in it or a little cinnamon and mash it up really, really good. You can put your baby. Those are 3 vegetables that you can start off feeding your baby. Mashed potatoes, carrots, and beans. Even if you don't do green beans, you can do pinto beans, butter beans. Just mash it up really, really good. For the milk, if you can't get your child milk, they have now oatmeal milk, they have soy milk, and they have silk milk. I'm saying talk to a dietitian. You have to know what works for your baby. You can go to somebody else, but you have to work for what goes for your baby, because they may tell you something that may not work with your baby. Get those 3 milks and see which ones is better for your baby. Follow that recipe. That recipe is not dated. It's not old. That was something that people used in the old days to survive. You can survive. If we made it, you guys can make it. Okay? Watch, there's channels like Dollar Tree, where there's people who go into Dollar Tree and showing you how they prepare a meal for $1, or like feed a family of 5 or 4, something like that. Watch channels like that. You can make it, guys. You can make it. Here in my state, the transit has gone up because of the price of gas. Again, try to do stuff in a circle. Where I live at, there's a Walmart, there is a thrift store, there's grocery stores. So when I get off work, I have the option of getting off work, going to those stores before I get to my house. And then in the morning time, I have an option of just going to work. So that is what I call working in a circle. So right now, if you do want to go do extra activity things, you have to think about, maybe you want to cut out your Netflix, your Hulu, your Disney, your YouTube subscription. You can make it. We're in a time right now where something has to go, and it's okay. You're downsizing a little bit. You're downsizing. You can make it. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, eating cucumbers and stuff like that. That's good. That's good. Okay, guys, I am over this video because my daughter has always said it's long. And again, here is little Jahari. He has been changed and he is all cool now, guys. This is what his little sandals look like. So he is all ready. And this one is about to come out. When I saw these little sandals, I was like, hey, these are cute. Okay. It's okay to be, it's okay not to be okay. It is okay not to be okay. There's nothing wrong with you. If you're seeing some things and you feel yourself getting upset, just like I did today, getting out, getting fresh air, watching something funny on TV, it helps a lot. So, guys, you be encouraged, you be inspired, you have a wonderful weekend, the rest of the week. And for those who going to work, like myself, go to work, whatever your job description is, do it. Just do it and go home. You don't have to get caught up in all that drama. And I'm going to say this. I know some people just love drama. Guys, what's going on right now? I can't, no. Again, this is what the enemy does. He keeps putting all this stuff out, this negative, and it's negative. We're not in no situation to talk about anybody. And to if you see that, just separate yourself from that. Just move on, because you got enough going on right now to be listening about somebody else's problem. Who's doing who. Leave all these celebrities alone. I'm so sick of hearing about all these. I got my own problems. What do I care about theirs? They human just like I do. They just rich with money and got bigger problems than I do. What's going on in their life? That's because there's stuff going on in my life. What I care about somebody else and their husband? I got my own husband. I got my own stuff here to deal with. I got my own children, my own grandchildren. Why I want to go pick up somebody else's problems? I don't need that, because I got enough for me. God gave me just what he feel like I can bear. But a lot of times we go out there and try to pick on more. I am not fit to go pick up nobody else's drama. I don't want that. So it's okay not to be okay. You guys, y'all be blessed. The content of this video, I always load my videos up as not for kids, because this is more so like mature talk. And I know I have my dolls in here, and I would like to show young mothers how to take care of their babies as best as they can. And I still have some topics that I want to talk about with your babies, and especially with mothers holding their babies all the time. Honey, they got these little things now where you can strap the baby. I can put little Jahari on my back. They didn't forgot about how the ancestors used to do it. You put the baby on your back. Our ancestors used to put the baby on their back and go pick cotton, and still work with a child on their back picking cotton. And y'all think y'all can't do it. You can work. You can do work with a baby. You can clean the house up. You can do that. Just put them on your back like this, and little swaddle little thing. They've been doing it for years. Not just African Americans. Do your research. All other cultures. Most cultures I've seen and did research on, and if you look at old pictures on the women working with the baby on their back, cooking and cleaning. But we act like we can't do it. I can't do it. I need somebody to help watch the baby. But God, please. Mama, please. They did it. You can too. It's okay not to be okay. You guys have a wonderful day. Be blessed. And more videos is coming, because what else I got to do? I ain't got nothing else to do. Can't go nowhere. I can't go somewhere, but I choose not to, because where I work at, I got to help God's people, because God needs me where I work at, and I work at a hospital. So I want, that's my heart goes out there, because I see what's going on. I'm like, oh Lord, we didn't know, God. We didn't know. Help us, because we was all misled. And the truth gonna come out. That's why the enemy's so mad, because it's finna come out. And everybody gonna be like, oh my God, and it's gonna, God has already equipped certain people for the storm that's coming, and for the news that's gonna come. It's gonna knock y'all on y'all feet. And I'm telling you, it's gonna knock you on your feet, because since 2020, I haven't slept. Because I just can't believe it. I couldn't believe it. God, but I asked for truth. And I said, Lord, why? God said, Jamaica, they didn't ask for truth. You did. They can ask me for the same thing they asked you. And that's what I told somebody. I said, just ask God to show you truth. He'll show it to you. But they didn't ask. So how can God give you something if you don't ask for it? But I asked for truth. And now I'm upset because of what I know. And all this other mess that's going on here. I just walk away. Because I said, Lord, I don't say they didn't know. I said we didn't know. Because I have to include myself in that. Because I get into a debate And a debate get into an argument, and sometimes arguments escalate. So you got to know how to be humble, and that's what God did with me. So when that time comes, I can be there. I can provide the water and say, hey, we all been lied to.